I don't know if you've seen, anyway, here he is. Who knows who this is? Michael. It's Michael Sims from the Informed Medical Options Party.
Thank you. And as we've said earlier, who wants to change? I think we all want to change, and we all know. I've been going to a bunch of meetings, campaign meetings, and there's something else that I'd never experienced. A lot of these people, normal people, think voting Labor is a change. Is that a change? Do we want Albucheesy to be running the country? No.
Albucheesy, I like that one.
Again, I'm going to these meetings and the normal people are requesting things from me like, can you fix the road? Can you build us a new football stadium? What about a park for the kids? It's like everyone has forgotten what's happened the last 2 years. Because if that continues, they won't be allowed to go to the park, they won't be allowed to use the roads, and they definitely won't be allowed to go to the football stadium. So, is that right? I live in a place, Canberra, where we're all semi-free now, yeah? And it's good. We have the most cases ever of COVID in Canberra right now, and we're all free. But they locked us down when there was one case. When there was one case, we were not allowed to go outside. When there was no cases, but Sydney had a few, they put masks on us all. But now we're all free and we're all happy and we've forgotten what's happened. So I don't want to talk for long, but that's why I'm here. I've got a disabled son who COVID affected him more than I thought it would. Being autistic, your child or adult gets routines. So they get routines in life where they go to the shops, and over years and years they learn to go to the shops without a behaviour, how to go to the checkout. When you were stopped going to the public swimming pool because it was closed, it was a struggle then to go back to the swimming pool. When you were stopped from going to shopping malls or play centres or children's parks or movie cinemas, clubs for lunch, it's very hard to then, for the rest of us, we just go back and do it. But for him being autistic, it was basically impossible. So COVID not only took 2 years of his life, but it could take the next 5-7 years to get back to where he was before COVID. So that's why I'm in this fight. And I'm in this fight because I lost my job. So a funny thing we all found out when COVID came and lockdown started, the people on the minimum wage became the essential workers. While the rich people working in their buildings, they could stay at home. But us on a minimum wage, the guys that picked up your rubbish, the guys that worked in Woolworths, the guys that looked after your grandmas or your disabled family, we're all essential and we had to go to work. So we worked all through COVID, only to then lose my job when 99% of the state was vaccinated. Like, how does that make sense? I could go to work unvaccinated when everyone else was, but then I got fired once everyone was vaccinated because now I'm dangerous. And as we know, now everyone's getting COVID. Whether you're double vaxxed, triple vaxxed, 10 times vaxxed, you're still getting COVID, yeah? So does the vaccine work? Does the vaccine stop COVID?
Works for the drug companies.
It works for the drug companies. Someone's making a mutza. It's not I can't say that or I'll get banned. But that's what we're dealing with. We're dealing with stuff that we all know happened in the last 2 years, but still all these cars driving past don't give a shit. And I shouldn't swear. But they don't care. Why don't they care? Why do they think voting Albucheesy in is going to make a difference? I don't know. Give me something. Give me something. They're selfish bastards. Well, I don't understand, and I don't know how to make them change. And from all the polls are showing that Labor's going to kill it. Labor's going to get all the seats in the country, followed by the Teal Party, which is the Climate 200 guys. And we're going to deal with not only what we've dealt with the last 2 years, but worse. So, again, as everyone else is saying, do the right thing. I don't want to say do the right thing. The government's corrupt. I don't want a part of it, but I want to fight for you guys. I've been knocking on the door on the outside for 2 years, filling in every petition I can, running protests, going to protests, and they're not listening. I want to get in there and knock them down from inside. So If you care and you're in Canberra, vote number 1, Michael Sims, Informed Medical Options Party.
Thank you very much, Mike. Would you mind putting the mic over there? Thank you so much. And Mike's been in this for a long, long time, but way before the last 2 years, has brought the horror of what the government can do if we don't stand up and say, I do not consent. If we don't stand up and say that, then they will just do whatever the bloody hell they like. And who's going to let them do that?
Not us.
No, not us. Thank you. I was looking for Guy Jakeman. I met him the other night at a Gungahlin community event.